Stop scrolling, because what you are about to hear is not motivation. It is a warning. A warning about the truth most people refuse to accept. Everyone loves the idea of becoming strong, but nobody loves the process that creates strength. They admire warriors. They worship power. They celebrate victory. But they never see the endless days of training when nobody is watching. They never feel the loneliness of fighting battles that only exist inside your mind. They never understand the brutal truth of growth. Strength is not born in excitement. Strength is born in repetition. Real warriors are not created during their victories. They are created during the days they wanted to quit, but didn't. Look at the mindset of a Saiyan warrior. A Saiyan does not grow when life is easy. A Saiyan evolves when life becomes unbearable. Every defeat becomes fuel. Every failure becomes training. Every pain becomes transformation. You see, ordinary people wait for motivation, but warriors create consistency. Motivation is a spark. Consistency is a burning sun. Motivation disappears when you feel tired. Consistency continues even when your body screams to stop. Think about your life right now. How many dreams have you abandoned because the journey became uncomfortable? How many goals did you leave unfinished because results were slow? How many times did you promise yourself you would change, only to repeat the same habits again? That cycle destroys more dreams than failure ever could. Failure teaches. Comfort destroys silently. Saiyans are feared because they never stay defeated. Every time they fall, they return stronger. That is the law of real growth. Pain is not punishment. Pain is preparation. Every time you struggle, your limits are breaking. Every time you feel exhausted, your endurance is expanding. Every time you want to give up, your mental strength is being tested. But here is where most people collapse. They expect results too fast. They expect progress to feel comfortable. They expect change to happen without sacrifice. That expectation is the reason most people stay average. Consistency does not care about your mood. Consistency does not care about your excuses. Consistency only rewards discipline. There will be mornings when your body feels heavy. There will be nights when doubt fills your mind. There will be days when you question whether your effort even matters. That is the exact moment where transformation begins. Saiyan's strength is not about power levels. It is about refusing to stay the same person after every battle. The world respects results, but results respect consistency. Nobody applauds the warrior training alone. Nobody celebrates the hours spent improving silently. Nobody sees the invisible discipline behind visible success. And that is why most people quit. Because they want recognition before results. They want comfort during growth. They want victory without suffering. But warriors understand something different. Growth is supposed to hurt. Progress is supposed to feel slow. Transformation is supposed to feel lonely. Because if it was easy, everyone would be unstoppable. Look at your struggles carefully. Those sleepless nights. Those failures nobody knows about. Those moments where you felt completely lost. They are not signs that you are weak. They are signs that you are evolving. But evolution only happens when you continue moving forward. Not when you feel ready. Not when you feel confident. Not when you feel motivated. It happens when you move forward despite fear, despite exhaustion, despite doubt. That is the Saiyan mindset. There is a hidden battle inside every person. A battle between comfort and growth. Comfort whispers, "Rest, you deserve it. You can try again tomorrow." Growth whispers something else. "Continue, even if you feel broken. Because consistency creates warriors. Most people listen to comfort. Few people listen to growth. And the ones who listen to growth become legends. Right now, you are standing between two versions of yourself. One version wants an easy life. One version wants a meaningful life. An easy life gives temporary happiness. A meaningful life gives permanent pride. Saiyans never chase easy paths. They chase evolution. Because evolution demands sacrifice. Evolution demands patience. Evolution demands consistency. There will be days when your progress feels invisible. Days when your effort feels wasted. Days when your confidence disappears completely. That is the moment where true warriors are separated from dreamers. Because dreamers stop when motivation fades. Warriors continue when motivation dies. And here is the truth nobody tells you. Consistency is painful. Consistency is boring. Consistency feels thankless. But consistency is unstoppable. And one day, after countless silent battles, after endless repetition, after surviving failures nobody believed you could survive, you will look back at your journey and you will realize something powerful. The pain did not destroy you. The struggle did not break you. It rebuilt you into someone unrecognizable. So now answer this honestly. When life keeps testing your limits, when progress feels painfully slow, when your dreams demand sacrifices nobody understands, will you stop training like the rest of the world? Or will you rise every single day and prove that your consistency is stronger than your excuses? If you chose to rise, then understand something first. The Saiyan path is not heroic. It is brutal. It is lonely. It is unforgiving. Because the moment you decide to grow, life does not become easier. It becomes heavier. The universe starts testing whether you truly deserve the strength you are chasing. Saiyans are not born fearless. They become fearless after being broken repeatedly. Most people believe strength means never falling. But Saiyan strength means falling, standing up, and returning with a hunger that terrifies defeat itself. Look at every moment when life pushed you down. Those failures, those rejections, those silent battles where nobody stood beside you. Those were not setbacks. Those were invitations. Invitations to transform. A Saiyan never asks, "Why is this happening to me?" A Saiyan asks, "What is this trying to teach me?" That single question separates victims from warriors. Victims search for sympathy. Warriors search for growth. You see, pain has two purposes. It can either destroy your confidence or it can destroy your limits. The choice has always been yours. Every time you quit, you teach your mind that struggle is stronger than you. Every time you continue, you teach your mind that you are stronger than struggle. And your mind remembers everything. It remembers every excuse you accepted. It remembers every discipline you ignored. It remembers every promise you broke to yourself. That is why consistency is terrifying. Because consistency forces you to confront your real self. Not the version you show the world. Not the version you pretend to be online. The real version. The one who knows when you are lying to yourself. The one who knows when you could have worked harder. The one who knows when you chose comfort instead of growth. Saiyan evolution begins the moment you stop running from that truth. There will be phases in your life where progress feels invisible. You will train, you will struggle, you will sacrifice, and nothing seems to change. That phase destroys weak mindsets. Because weak mindsets need instant rewards, Saiyan mindsets understand delayed transformation. A Saiyan knows power grows silently, before it explodes visibly. Think about a blade being forged. The metal does not become strong by being protected. It becomes strong by being burned, hammered, reshaped, and tested under extreme pressure. You are that blade, and life is the forge. Every difficult moment is shaping you into something sharper, something stronger, something unstoppable. But here is the reality nobody talks about. Transformation is terrifying, because when you evolve, you lose your old identity. Old habits disappear. Old comfort zones collapse. Old relationships sometimes fade. Growth demands separation. Saiyans understand that evolution sometimes requires walking alone. Not because they hate people, but because they respect their destiny. Most people slow down their growth to stay accepted. Saiyans accelerate their growth even if it means standing alone. That is why warriors look calm during chaos. They are not emotionless. They are focused. Focus is the most dangerous weapon a warrior can build. Distraction is the enemy of evolution. Every hour wasted in comparison. Every minute wasted in doubt. Every second wasted in overthinking. Is energy stolen from your transformation? Saiyans protect their energy like survival depends on it. Because it does. You cannot grow while feeding negativity. You cannot evolve while entertaining distractions. You cannot transform while negotiating with laziness. There comes a moment in every warrior's life when they must decide who controls their future, their discipline, or their emotions. Emotions change daily. Discipline builds destiny. There will be days when motivation disappears completely. Days when your body refuses to cooperate. Days when your mind convinces you that effort is pointless. That is the hidden battlefield. And most people lose that battle before they even start fighting. Saiyans fight differently. They do not wait to feel ready. They train until readiness becomes their default state. They understand one brutal truth. Comfort is addictive. Growth is painful. But regret is permanent. Imagine waking up years later, realizing you never became the person you were capable of becoming. Not because you lacked talent, not because you lacked opportunity, but because you lacked consistency. That realization destroys more souls than failure ever could. Saiyans fear one thing more than defeat. They fear wasted potential, because defeat is temporary. But wasted potential is a lifetime sentence. Every single day you delay your growth, your future version loses strength. Every single day you remain disciplined, your future version becomes unstoppable. And one day, if you continue walking this brutal path of discipline, you will notice something extraordinary. Pain will stop feeling like an enemy. Struggle will stop feeling like punishment. Hard work will stop feeling like sacrifice. It will start feeling like identity. You will no longer chase strength. You will become strength. But understand this clearly. The Saiyan journey never ends. There is no final level. There is no permanent victory. There is only continuous evolution. Because the moment you stop growing, you start fading. And warriors were never meant to fade. So when life pushes you into another battle, when your limits begin to crack again, when exhaustion tries to convince you to surrender, remember who you are becoming. Not a person chasing motivation, not a dreamer chasing comfort, but a warrior building a mindset that refuses to stay weak. And the only question that matters now is, when your next battle begins, will you protect your comfort? or will you protect your evolution? There comes a stage in every warrior's journey where training is no longer physical. It becomes mental warfare, because muscles grow with effort, but character grows with suffering. At this stage, life stops attacking your body and starts attacking your patience. You will face delays. You will face unexpected losses. You will face moments where progress feels stolen from you. And this is where most warriors disappear, not because they are weak, but because they underestimate how exhausting consistency truly is. Saiyans understand something different. They don't measure growth by results. They measure growth by endurance. Can you continue when appreciation disappears? Can you continue when nobody claps for your effort? Can you continue when success feels invisible? Because real evolution happens in silence. Nobody sees the mornings you wake up tired but still show up. Nobody sees the nights you fight your own negative thoughts. Nobody sees the discipline that nobody praises. But those unseen battles build unstoppable warriors. There is a dangerous illusion in this world. People think confidence creates success. The truth is the opposite. Repeated survival of struggle creates confidence. Confidence is not built by winning easy battles. It is built by refusing to quit difficult ones. Saiyans never wait for confidence to appear. They act and let confidence chase them. Every time you continue despite fear, you rewrite your identity. Every time you refuse to quit, you strengthen your mental armor. Every time you sacrifice comfort, you sharpen your future. And slowly, without realizing, you stop being the person who needed motivation. You become the person who creates motivation. But transformation demands a brutal price. You will outgrow environments. You will outgrow conversations. You will outgrow people who once felt permanent. Growth creates distance, not because you changed into something arrogant, but because your standards evolved. Saiyans are not heartless. They simply refuse to shrink their potential to fit into places they have outgrown. And this is where loneliness tries to break warriors. There will be nights when silence feels heavy, moments when you question whether the sacrifice is worth it. But understand this truth: loneliness during growth is temporary. Regret after giving up is permanent. The strongest warriors are not the ones surrounded by support. They are the ones who became their own support system. There is another test that arrives when you begin improving. Success. Success is more dangerous than failure. Failure teaches hunger. Success creates comfort. And comfort slowly destroys discipline. Saiyans never celebrate victory for too long. They respect progress. But they remain loyal to evolution. Because power is not about reaching the top. It is about refusing to stay the same. The moment you start believing you are good enough, you stop becoming dangerous. True warriors never chase perfection. They chase progress without pause. Your greatest enemy will never be another person. Your greatest enemy will always be your previous version. The version that feared pressure. The version that avoided responsibility. The version that accepted average as destiny. Every day is a battle between who you were and who you are trying to become. And here is the harsh truth. The world does not reward effort. It rewards transformation. Nobody remembers how many times you tried. They remember who you became. So if you are walking this Saiyan path, understand what you are signing up for. You are signing up for pain that builds you. You are signing up for discipline that isolates you. You are signing up for growth that changes you permanently. But you are also signing up for something rare. A mindset that cannot be controlled by fear. A spirit that cannot be destroyed by failure. A willpower that cannot be weakened by doubt. And one day, you will stand in front of challenges that once terrified you, and they will feel small, not because life became easier, but because you became stronger. Final ending. So listen carefully. There will be moments when quitting feels peaceful, when surrender feels comfortable, when staying average feels safe. But Saiyans were never created for safety. They were created for evolution. Every scar you carry is proof that you survived. Every struggle you endure is proof that you are transforming. Every day you refuse to quit is proof that you are becoming unstoppable. The world does not need another person chasing motivation. The world fears the person who builds discipline so strong. That motivation becomes irrelevant. You are not here to stay comfortable. You are not here to remain ordinary. You are not here to repeat yesterday. You are here to evolve. And the moment you accept that, the warrior inside you stops asking for easier battles and starts demanding greater ones.